I'd like to say thank you for all the videos that you've allowed to watch in the last vid when I first came, and I wanted to apologize for some of my seizures because I really wanted to get that experience with the young lady, but it couldn't happen. So, but anyway, I promise to continue the story and comment and things like that and make it go. All right, thank you. And Whitey!
Help protect Ciri from the Wild Hunt, and the Emperor will grant you amnesty.
I hope we can trust you.
You can.
What of Fringilla?
That I don't know, but I shall take it up with him.
There's going to be some interesting movie
I
sequences
gotta
here.
talk to you. Mm-hmm.
You barely said hello and you're already plotting something.
It's clearly in our nature.
Whoa!
Ooh.
Attitude.
I hear right. You convinced the Emperor to pardon them?
Provided they help us defend Ciri.
Got a hard time believing Emperor would go in for a deal like that.
If you can't believe it, don't. I don't need you to.
Whoa!
Whoa.
More
Bit about
attitude.
Fringilla.
Yeah,
What
I
was
know.
that? Triss told me you couldn't
What an
contact her.
attitude.
Perhaps because she sits in the Emperor's dungeon, chained in Dimeritium. At least that's what Rita implied.
Yeah.
We're gonna get her out, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Take it the Emperor forgot to tell you about this.
I don't like it. That was not our deal. When it's all over, I'll need to have a candid discussion with the Emperor. Come. They're all waiting for us.
Sometimes I wish I did some side quests.
I know, you know, I feel
I
like...
wanna have alone with you, ladies.
Well, what is it?
No need to thank me, Philippa. Always glad to save your ass. You're welcome.
Yeah.
You stood to gain. That is why you saved me.
She's very suspicious.
Way back when, did you really send assassins after Dijkstra?
You believe I do not remember we were once lovers?
Maybe it's just me, but I think you'd consider that in itself to be reason enough. Actually, I've long wondered why you parted. Quarreled even.
You see, Geralt, there are those who keep politics separate from their private lives, and those who do not.
Which one was Dijkstra?
The more boring of the two.
Politics.
Farewell.
Never put it into politics.
Yeah, I know.
Romance. Don't mix it.
How are you feeling?
Better.
Happened to me
I
one
thank you.
time. You know, like,
If you'd not arrived in time,
I said I don't
things
like
might
Trump,
have ended
and
considerably
somebody
worse.
gets mad at me for
I
it.
am your debtor.
Go
Thank
for
you,
it.
Yennefer.
I would recommend
It was her
a
idea,
sweater.
her plan.
You want to admit?
If you're here, what's become of Aretusa?
The day I arrived in Novigrad, I received a message from Beruta Ekati. A short, curt note. School overrun by Redanians. The libraries burn. Handful of pupils fled with Nina Vivero. The rest are dead. It is over.
No reaction from the Council? The Conclave?
Do you jest? They asked Radovid to intervene, just after he'd appointed them.
Thought Margarita Loantil would be among the last to get nabbed by witch hunters.
Were it dependent solely on me, of course I would have. But you forget I had my students to consider. I knew the hunters would eventually reach Aretusa. It was but a matter of time. So when I heard Triss was organizing escapes to Kavir, I saw no reason to hesitate. I gathered my novices and we rode here to Novigrad. Sadly, we were caught and thrown in Dayrad before I could contact Triss.
Didn't see any other sorceresses in there with you.
Because they'd already been executed. Burned. Alive.
Well,
one after the other.
there's no other
The most
quest
talented girls in the North.
that I could have saved them earlier.
Radovid was saving me for last.
Yeah, I gotta kill Radovid.
Farewell, Rita.
Yeah, I think so.
Why not? Okay, I will.
So go talk to this girl. You know,
You and Triss have a good time?
Splendid. We finally got the chance to talk.
What about?
Everything but you. Geralt of Rivia is no longer a subject of any interest to either of us.
Thanks, Yen. See you later.
Oh, Neko, you got smoked.
All are present. You were the last to
Two
arrive.
ladies.
Might we set sail?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Echoes
made some
away.
bad choices.
Yeah, I should have stuck to one. I should have picked either Yennefer
Always
or
stick
the other
to
girl.
one lady.
I know. One lady. The dark hair attitude one or the chirpy redhead one. Either one. But I don't know. Maybe it has replay value. But in the end, I want to make a good ending with Ciri. We should get along well. I don't know what her thinking is about all this.
Well, that settles the question of His Imperial Majesty's whereabouts.
Does he aim to conquer Skellige? But he knows. Those are my friends.
He wishes to grant you the Isles, with Sintra and the rest of the Empire.
Is that so?
The Emperor will have to help us fight the Hunt. And we've just found Fringilla Vigo.
We must hurry and find the Sunstone. Seems we've plenty to do in Skellige after that.
Fringilla Vigo. We need her here.
At the moment, we don't even know what the Sunstone is.
It was created so the mountain elves could summon the vessels of the NL. Now it merely serves as a symbol of a lost opportunity to unite the two tribes. Truly? Can all of you be unfamiliar with the story of Gelban and Dillion of the White Fleet?
No. Let's make that choice.
Tell us, please. Absolutely love elven legends.
Gelban was a sage of the Elder Elves. He fell in love with an Enshe elf, Dillion. Yet she
Not
spurned
really
him.
interesting.
That was a jest on Geralt's part.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
really.
don't
Too late. It won't hurt any of you to know this. On the day the White Fleet was to set sail, Gelban gave Dillion a gift, the Sunstone.
Yeah,
He
we
believed
should-
Dillion's heart would soften in time. Once her longing for him burgeoned, she was to use the Sunstone. Though worlds away, he would return for her.
Sounds promising. Let's just hope this Sunstone proves more useful to us than it did to
I
that
wish
elf
there was
woman.
like a smartphone back then. While he was telling the story, I would be listening to my phone.
What I want to know is if we'll be able to use the Sunstone.
You? No. Me? Naturally. With a touch of help from the sorceresses.
Of whom some are below deck vomiting, while others remain unreachable.
The Sunstone's in Skellige? How do we know that?
From legends. Elven ones. It lies where the White Fleet landed centuries ago.
Meaning anywhere on any one of the Isles. Splendid.
Ermion. I'll talk to him.
Know where he is?
I'll ask around the port. Croc's longships are moored there. Can you teleport me onto Amir's ship?
Not a chance. It's better shielded than the Emperor's alcove.
Though we could try to force our way through.
We need Fringilla in one piece.
Think they know we're here?
Emir's mages, of course.
Two
If
separate
the matter of
quests.
Fringilla Vigo were resolved, they'd probably just send her over here in a skiff.
It's far from resolved. The Emperor pledged to ensure the Lodge's safety, but
Fringilla's a pricklier matter. She's his subject.
One officially sentenced to death for treason.
You'll need to learn what Amir has planned for her, once we've found a way to toss you over to the Imperial flagship.
Alright.
I'll get on the Emperor's ship myself.
A plan to swim? With swords on your back? You'll get shot up like a sitting duck before you can say, "The white flame dancing on the graves of his foes."
Don't panic. He'll find a way. Make your approach by night. You'll stand a better chance then. And once you're on board, show His Imperial Majesty this letter. Hand it to him directly. We should remind him what he promised, and what he'll get in return.
I'm off.
Good luck.
All these quests. No.
Friends we show heart, foes we show.
Wolf, did you see? The black dogs in their rickety tubs. They bay at our gates, seek to strike fear in our hearts.
Saw them all. Where's Ermion?
Went to see Lugas. An uncrate on the throne remains a thorn in his ass. Now he's seen the Black Ones, it pricks him even harder. The druid's gone to reason with the dim-witted nom.
Think I'll join Ermion. Need to talk to him.
Go. And when you see that bloody twit Lugas, be sure and tell him... best not. The druid knows what to say. Farewell.
Not me, nor that witchblade's not worth shite.
Alright, get on the horse.
Where's that?
Yeah,
A horse came from the sea.
that's a special horse.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Faster.
Well, I'll ride him. Whoa, wait, what? Oh, what?
Oh, no, wait.
Oh.
That's it, Roach.
Oh,
What's a roach? Oh,
Calm down.
I killed the horse. Ah.
Don't worry, he's alright.
Why,
It's a magical horse. Don't sweat it.
I'll not kneel before an Oncrite, never. That clear to you?
You prefer to aid the Black Ones?
I'd sooner aid the rights of bleeding Moorhog than let Crack rule all Skelliger.
And your men, what do they say? Will they follow you when the Jarls call you a traitor?
This here's my land, Druid. Watch your words.
Yeah. These are violent options. Oh no. I don't have any choices. I'm gonna be king by the grace of Nilfgaard or treason.
What would you call it if not treason?
Now
Oh,
let's
yeah.
That's your bark before you bite. Did Crack send you here for my head? Well then go ahead. Try to take it.
Here we go.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Fire the Sunstone.
Yo. More fire. Ow. Ow. That's a technical foul. Yeah. Technical foul. Do you take a timeout?
Die with pleasure.
Take your timeout. There you go. Go to sleep. With a knife in your chest. Ooh, he's a bat. Oh, what? What? Oh,
Any
somebody
last
tried to
words?
frown on me.
Smell a coward.
He's a tough fighter. Oh. Yep. Yep. Don't. Oh. No.
You died. All that power. And you just fell.
Yeah.
Well, Geralt, I see no row can occur in Skellige without your participation.
Mean and inaccurate, Ermion.
Was my
Seems
choice
to me
to
I've
kill
missed quite a few.
Good or not?
The blood of Crach's blood sits upon the throne, and that is your doing. I'm afraid you've ignited a small civil war.
Well, I double-checked.
For ages, men had shed each other's blood in the quest for Skellige's crown. Politics as usual, just a difference of degree. Yet the bloody feast at Caer Trolda was different. It was dishonorable, treacherous, needed investigation. More Witcher's work. Work that culminated with the crowning of the Isle's new queen.
Yeah. Maybe you could have done more side quests.
No. I already checked.
So, Clan Drummond will attack sooner than we expected, it seems.
Gonna fight you
Crach
regardless.
sent you to negotiate an agreement with Lugos.
Ha! An agreement. Only Crach believes such a thing possible at this stage.
Mean I didn't actually ruin things for you?
Not this time. Lugos' death stands to change a great deal.
He was gonna die
His cousin,
anyway.
who will now be named Jarl, is a weak commander. Stupid. This war will
Doesn't
start
matter.
soon, end even sooner. But why have you returned to Skellige?
So continue the game as usual.
How's Sarah's handling things?
As the makings of an excellent queen, if she would only flee her father's shadow. Everyone, Lugos excepted, declared their support for her. Yet the minute the Imperial fleet appeared on the horizon, the Jarl took matters into his own hands.
And Hjalmar?
The lads led 3 raids against the Imperial fleet, all against Crach's will, all failed. Yet he'll find volunteers for another.
Yeah, sounds like Hjalmar. Listen, Ermion, know anything about the Sunstone? Legends place it somewhere in Skellige.
The Mask of Urber's first, now the Sunstone. Monsters may rest easy. You've become a treasure hunter. I've never found the Enshe elves interesting. But there's a skald, Eyvind. He could help you. Once told me of some inaccessible caverns or ruins or some such.
Where will I find him?
Today? In Arenbjorn, doubtless. You might also ask the pearl divers, Erling and Matthias Fishlung. Of late, they hunt near the tip of the bay, eastern end.
Fishlung? Interesting.
So they call him. Submerges for hours at a time. None know how he does it, but I've my suspicions.
Not too fond of him.
It's nothing personal. I couldn't stand his father or grandfather either.
Thanks for your help.
One thing, Geralt. These caves are ruins. Matthias and Erling's ancestors would have looted them bare centuries ago were they not protected by some magic barrier. Take a sorceress with you. You must have brought at least one along.
Whole gaggle this time.
Gods protect us.
Not now.
Yeah. Alright, Whitey. Talk to this guy.
Watching for Nilfgaard's fleet.
Fleet? Oh, aye, they mentioned
that
something.
cave is.
Nay, I've more important matters on my mind. By my calculations, today's the day Gevorg, the legendary white whale, will swim the waters of Skellige.
White whale?
Been waiting for this my whole life.
Like Moby Dick?
In relation to
What's this whale about?
He's to
No,
appear
no
when
relation to
spectres
me.
descend from the
Why you
heavens
gotta
into
crack?
the waves.
Call my name.
The serpent wakes the sea's wrath, and
That's
an
a
icy
technical
monster
foul.
devours an isle. Be the first bard to compose a ballad about him.
Legends don't happen to mention a curse of the Black Sun, do they?
Black
Sea
Sun?
whale?
What are you
And,
on about?
Make a song.
Never
That's
mind.
what he wants to do.
Let's watch for Gevorg together. and you can tell me what you know about any elven ruins in Skellige.
Like a white whale. Ballad is a song. White whales. White whale. Every time I see a white whale, I go.
Heard of some cavern no one's been able to enter?
Good thing, too. Elsewise, they'd have plundered it long ago like all the others.
That way. Say nothing.
Avon.
What?
I...
No.
Just wanted to assure you I only want to look around the cavern. It's research.
That is a
Research?
quick whale.
Ninja whale.
Pick that one.
Okay.
Writing a historical treatise on the Enshe elves, under Ermien's tutelage.
Ermien? Man never cared a whit about the elves of the mountains. I've seen through you, you conniver. Cut me to bits if you like. I'll never tell you about the cavern.
Oh, man.
No.
Yeah,
I think
sorry.
I'm telling a fib. A little lie.
Yeah.
You're not cool.
It's sure to be today.
Tell the truth.
I guess
Always
so.
tell the truth.
Yeah,
Must be the pearl diver's boat.
Next part.
I should warn you, I'm not a good swimmer.
No way around it. Gonna have to dive. They
No.
call him fish lung for a reason.
Go for it.
Yep. Yeah, I know I'm playing a video game.
Now you gotta try. We're in there. Good job. Man, it's dark. Yeah, there they are.
Look, Erling, told you we wasn't done for the day. Didn't even have to fish this one out.
You daft?
I better
Can't you
not
see
try
he's a
to
witcher?
What's a witcher doing here?
Try not to kill you. I'm a witcher. I am a witcher.
Never heard of Skellige's looting fallen warriors. That a tradition? I mean, these are your own people.
You not advise? What do you mean, our own? These are Pharaoh scum.
Went after the black ones with 2 longships. Fish brains.
Pharaoh.
We gotta make a choice here, but let's find out what they know first. We really need to
Listen, heard you know a thing or two about elven ruins in Skellige.
Who says?
Ermien.
You'll not tell him what you saw today, will you?
Depends.
Elven ruins, you say? What you want to know?
Druid mentioned some cavern you've never been able to enter. Where is it?
East of Cairtrold. In a cove you can only reach from the sea. But what you exactly...
That was scary. I thought that was you. Having another seizure. But it turned out to be these guys. Keep them alive. Good job, Whitey.
Gotta keep this guy alive.
You gotta try.
Maybe he's gonna tell me more.
Aye.
Oh, no more.
No.
No more.
That sucks.
No more.
I know.
What the hell?
Sucks. Just get out of here, go back to the boat, go back to Yennefer, continue the story. Get everything we needed.
Getting back here was not easy.
I'd rather verify for now.
Going somewhere?
Ciri says there's a site in Skellige we must examine. Avalok's clearly hiding something from us.
Earlier, when we were in the Isles together, Avalok mentioned a laboratory. At one point, he wished to teleport there, to retrieve something, and he refused to take me with him. It was all very strange.
Sufficiently suspicious, don't you think?
So what? Want to just sneak in and root around?
Exactly. Coming with?
Fine. Where is it?
On a small isle between Undvik and Speakerog.
Not exactly on our way. Just found out the Sunstone's on Ord Skellig. Cavern along the coast that we can only access from the sea. Gonna need some real magic to get in, too.
Go find this laboratory. I'll explore Ard Skellig. You can join me later.
Philippa, your eyesight. Only just recovered and magically simulated. Didn't you say you'd need some time to get accustomed?
Did I?
I'd forgotten how irritating she can be. Come, Ciri. We'll await you there.
Looky, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Yes, Geralt?
See, you kept the Rose of Remembrance I gave you in Flotsam.
Seems so long ago. Probably because so much has changed.
So, sentimental value. That why you kept it?
Partly, though more as a warning.
Oh.
Back there at the Kingfisher.
Oh, you really want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Maybe I should get Yennefer. Wouldn't want her to miss any of this.
Oh.
No, you're right. Bad idea.
It's one of my bad
Yes,
choices.
Geralt?
None of that.
Very bad choice.
You ain't
So
getting
long,
none.
Triss.
Next time you play this,
Yes, Geralt?
Yeah,
pick
choose
one girl.
Yeah, I'll pick one girl. Okay.
Margarita any better?
I managed to accelerate tissue regeneration. She's feeling much better. In fact, we must bring Eredin here as soon as possible. Otherwise, I'm afraid these sorceresses of yours will start fighting amongst themselves.
You imprisoned Ciri the first time you met her. Now you protect her while fighting against your own kind. Quite an about-face.
First of all, I did not imprison her. She found me.
Listen, have you
It was her
noticed she's
destiny.
just taking
Yeah,
care of
sure.
her hair on the
You get to
side?
the second
Yeah.
of
Doing
all.
nothing.
Why are you helping her?
That's kind of weird.
Because she is a danger.
She's like brushing her
A
hair.
mortal
with-
one. You look at her and see a human, a ward,
Like
a
without a
daughter
brush.
even. I look and see the elder blood. A power that
Maybe
can
she has a
destroy the
magic
world.
brush.
A power that must be kept from Eredin's power-addled hands
Possible.
at all costs. Admittedly, our motives differ. Yet in spite of that, we share a goal. So you would be wise to trust me. Or at least try.
Tell me something more about Caranthir. Know him well?
Know him? I reared him.
Raised, don't you mean?
No, Geralt. I began shaping him long before he was born. For centuries,
I believe we'll find something interesting inside.
How will you lift the barrier?
Atlan Kirk's inclusion should do the trick. Remember the spell?
I remember you teaching me. And to think I thought you an overbearing cold shrew at the time.
Now. This is no time to get soppy.
So, any incriminating letters? Closets full of skeletons?
We've not even opened the door yet.
It's a highly complex magic barrier. Let's try.
Yata Ligen!
We've awoken the sentry.
I shall try to get through the barrier!
Pretty cozy. Doesn't look much like a lab at all.
That proves nothing. We must look around.
It's a bit low, isn't it? Rummaging through his papers.
You wish to come, my dear.
Portrait of Siri, I think.
No, that's not me. Where's the scar?
It's definitely you. Really captured you. Sure Avalok's only interested in you for your magic abilities?
Very funny.
Look, Geralt! It seems someone was literally just here.
Avalok's assistant, maybe?
No. Somehow it doesn't seem like Avalok to have one.
A distillate? Smells like...
Verbena.
Aha.
Aha what?
No, nothing.
Sometimes you really get on my nerves, you know.
Herbs. Not very incriminating.
Wait. We've not examined the entire laboratory yet.
Didn't know he had a sweet tooth. Feel like I've walked into somebody's bedroom.
Rhiannon, Annabeth, Fiona.
Yen. Genealogical chart of the Jen-Nek-Y, the Elder Blood, from Laura Doran.
To me. You never showed me the full version. I had no idea Viedmont of Eden was an ancestor. Was he the one who punished his daughters with a hot iron? Or the one who had his own father's eyes gouged out?
Him of the daughters. My, even I'd never seen the full version. Seems Avalok has analyzed all the parts of Lara's gene, even those we thought extinct.
He's only analyzing? Really believe that? If he's anything like our mages, I seriously doubt he's standing back and observing how Laura's descendants are doing.
I don't think we'll ever know if or how deeply the elves have meddled in the gene's mutation.
Did you have a hand in...
Like a genetic
what Gareth
family
mentioned?
tree through the
work of those human
ages.
mages?
Just like Interview with the Vampire.
Of course not.
The old 80s movie.
Let's look at his notes.
Oh, the third one, I forgot.
You're talking about the movie Lestat, right? With Joaquin Phoenix.
Gods. He spent over 2 centuries on this.
Yeah, I guess so.
He was the first to study Lara's gene. Volker?
Huh. Yeah.
Some entries about
I think she has.
But it's here, later, that things get interesting. He actually tried to cultivate a genetic mix like Ciri's, but one excluding the human line.
Meaning what exactly? That I ought to be looking about for giant jars holding my siblings?
Don't be foolish. Avalok never got that far. Apparently all his experiments ended in failure. You are unique.
And that's why we've the Wild Hunt to contend with. Let's ferret on. See if we can't find something even more interesting.
Someone's there, beyond the door.
Perhaps this was not a good idea after all.
So she was a magically engineered.
Mirror standard. Might have expected a hidden portal.
But wow, I think I'm missing
Elves sure know their fragrances.
Let's see what Avallac'h's really planning.
Good thing. Look around a little bit. Look around.
How did you get in here?
We mean you no harm.
I care not at all why you're here. Get out. You. I remember you. From Tir Nalia.
Remarkable. I thought all elves looked alike to those of your race. If it's Avallac'h you seek, he's not here.
I know.
And yet you come here. What for? To spy on him. He tries his damnedest to save you every time you do something stupid. Is that not enough?
What can you possibly know about that?
You'd be surprised. He's told me a great deal about you.
Like what?
He said you shared Lara's features. I don't see whatever it is he sees. It seems a bit like trying to drink water from a mud puddle. But I imagine that belief somehow helps him with his task.
What task?
Do you think he trails you everywhere for pleasure? Even I grow ill at the sight of you.
It's incredible how those like you still believe you're superior to humans, in any way.
She's no human. She's a degenerate half-breed. To have no choice but to use something like that? It's humiliating.
I think he's trying to make her feel better. Make a joke. Every
Another
single
word,
time.
And I'll...
What?
Sticks and
You'll change
stones may
nothing.
break my bones.
She must do what she must.
My words will never
Then
hurt me.
Avallac'h will finally be free of her.
If he
My
hates me
words will
so
never
deeply,
hurt me.
why didn't he tell me to my
Yeah.
face?
Good phrase.
She's just jelly. Just a jealous person. Not getting that attention, I think. I really,
Ciri,
really
you didn't
think-
actually believe her, did you? She's personally involved in the matter, that's clear.
What of it? If they despise me so, they should leave me be.
Ciri.
What? Do you fear I'll level this place like I did Kaer Morhen? Shame I can't do that at will, because I'd really like to now.
Calm down. The elf was right.
Aren't you supposed to cheer me up?
You carry Lara's gene. Nothing you can do about it. Inherited her talent and her power, too. That she-elf would give up a century of her life to be you.
Certainly didn't seem so.
You were born with a great gift, and only you can decide how to use it.
What's that?
A necklace. Lara Doran's.
It's beautiful. But
Yours to wear.
let's go. I'm sick of this place. Must we return to the boat right away?
Something else you want to see?
Not here. On Hindersfjall. In Lofoten. I met a young man, Skjal. And I'd like... What is it?
Ciri, Skjal is dead.
The Wild Hunt. Everyone? No one survived?
Skjal died later.
You sure it was him? You'd met him?
I was there. I saw his body.
Will you visit his grave with me? I'd like to say goodbye.
I'll go with you.
Thank you. Could you open a portal to Hindersfjall?
I can.
Let's do this.
Come back soon, all right?
Mm-hmm. See you.
Let's look around. Should be a relatively fresh grave mound.
Thank you for coming. I detest graveyards, especially wandering them alone.
Let's look around together. Come on.
Lasse, son of Njord. Olaf, son of Over. Inga, daughter of Trotnir. Damn it. He's not here. Skjal has no grave. Geralt, I shan't leave until I bury him. Think, the body. What could have become of it?
They didn't burn it. Save that honor for kings and heroes. Doubt they left him in the garden, too.
Bastards.
What?
Beyond the village, there's a pit. They fill it with sheep taken by Blackleg. Crabs pick at their bones at night.
What are you doing?
What you should have done long ago. We're burying Skjal.
Burying Craven? You defy the right of the elders. Begone. Leave this place. You defile our laws.
Lower your voice before we need another grave.
How can you defend him?
Craven's place is in the ditch.
Skjal saved your bloody lives. The Wild Hunt was after me. Had Skjal not led me away then, why they would have reduced Lofoten to ash.
What would the spectres be wanting of some lass who...
I am not some lass. And anyone who so much as touches this grave will learn that the hard way.
Aye. None will disturb it. Desecrating graves. Well, it's the only thing elders punish harder than fleeing the battlefield. And what you said. Can't know the truth of it. The gods will judge Skjal now.
We were right to come. I was deeply troubled. You've no idea.
Well, they shouldn't spit on his name anymore.
Let's go.
Back to the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, That was quite an adventure.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you play the whole thing
I would
this
love
time.
to find out more.
And you will. You play by yourself.